MrBeast has been the topic of conversation a lot recently, and whether people think he should be or not is also part of it. But MrBeast is speaking his mind about things and letting everyone know that canceled or not, he doesn't care. He's gonna keep doing him. As I'm sure you guys know if you've been watching recently, he was just in some drama with Rosanna Pansino. MrBeast never publicly spoke out about that situation, but as time has gone on, the situation has kind of settled. Rosanna's talked about it a couple times, but I don't think that MrBeast will be talking about it at all. Instead, he's choosing to publicly address some other things that are being said about him though. And new drama has emerged for him after posting several new videos. One video was posted after Halloween where MrBeast gifted a child the keys to a house instead of passing out candy.
It's Halloween and I'm gonna give the next trick-or-treater the keys to this house. Hey, I like your costume. Here's the keys to this house. This is the master bedroom. We also might have threw some other presents in.
That's my laptop now.
You want to jump on it? It's your house. You can jump on the bed. There's another bedroom over here.
I get with my cousin. Can you believe it? Shaking.
Me too. Try the couch. Look at that. I just want to give you
Of course.
Dream came true.
This is just a crazy video. I mean, giving someone a house, that's big, but not all the comments were super supportive of him doing this. And that's kind of the thing when it comes to MrBeast, is that there's always going to be something that someone is going to say. In this case, he is clearly trying to do something dramatic and crazy for content, but at the same time, it's a really nice gesture to gift an entire house to a family. But there was some negativity surrounding it as people were commenting worried about burdening this family with the cost of this home, saying, now how much is that in taxes? How much in taxes do they have to pay on the gift? Here's the keys to this house, but also it's your second mortgage too. He's like, I want candy, not a house. So he gave a kid a house, bro's gonna have to pay taxes. Didn't even get candy, poor kid. Now the family seemed thrilled to get this house and they weren't like, oh no, a house. And who knows what even went into the video. Like, I'm sure they had to have a conversation or something about it. And there's obviously got to be paperwork involved in transferring who owns the house. So it's not like they're forced to just take the keys and suddenly it's their responsibility just like that. I was also seeing people troll MrBeast because given everything that happened with Rosanna Pansino and her accusing him of lying in his videos, some were like, what if this is their house that they already live in and they already own and he's just like pretending to give it to them? But that was something that some people were saying. I feel like he would definitely get caught if that was like the case, but I don't know, you guys. But this was just one of the times recently where MrBeast was getting a hard time for one of his videos. The other one was when he posted his video titled, I built 100 wells in Africa. And some people were just not too happy about this video. MrBeast already saw it coming before anyone could say anything though, and tweeted out right after he posted saying, I already know I'm gonna get canceled because I uploaded a video helping people, and to be 100% clear, I don't care. I'm always going to use my channel to help people and try to inspire my audience to do the same. In this video, MrBeast and his team were providing 500,000 people with access to fresh drinking water.
Oh, crap! You just witnessed a small village in Kenya get access to unlimited clean drinking water in less than a second. One down, 99 more wells in Africa to go. You're gonna love this video. Combined, these 100 wells are gonna give around 500,000 people fresh water to drink.
In the video, he explained how exactly they were building these wells and calling out the fact that this is a problem that is solvable.
You would think that having an effect of this magnitude would require the resources and funding of a large government, but that's not true. Solving this problem is possible and something humanity should all be putting effort into fix.
MrBeast did get a lot of love on the video. I would say that a majority of the comments are thanking him for his efforts and also saying that anyone who has a problem with this is ridiculous. But as he predicted, there were those who did have something to say about him posting this. As in the past, his efforts to help people have been criticized, like when he posted a video titled 1,000 blind people see for the first time and 1,000 deaf people hear for the first time. CNN covered the backlash that MrBeast had been receiving, noting that critics in the past had accused him of exploiting vulnerable people to generate views and revenue, and that's part of a lot of the backlash that he gets from these videos, and noted several people who had spoken out about his recent video building the wells. They mentioned aspiring Kenyan politician Francis Gaitho criticized Donaldson's video, saying on X that it perpetuated the stereotype that Africa is dependent on handouts and philanthropic intervention. CNN also noted, though, that Gaetho's opinion had been criticized as well, since there's just so many people that have a bunch of opinions on this particular MrBeast video. CNN also spoke with Sarah Capa-Jones, founder and CEO of Face Africa, an organization working to improve water infrastructure and sanitation in sub-Saharan Africa, whose main concern was the longevity of the wells built, praising MrBeast for his efforts, but hoping that his work goes far beyond a video and that these wells will last for years to come. Really just hoping that he didn't just do this to look good in a video and that he actually put the work in and that these are going to last a really long time. She provided a statement to CNN saying, "I've been doing this for 15 years, but we've been struggling to continue the work because funding, awareness, and advocacy all take work." And then she added, "Overnight, this person comes along who happens to be a white male figure with a huge platform, and all of a sudden he gets all the attention. It's kind of frustrating, but it's also understanding the nature of how the world is." She praised Donaldson for shining the spotlight on the need for clean water supply, but warned that the issue is sustainability. It's one thing to go in and install the well. It's another thing for us to go back 2 to 3, 4, or 5 years from now and see if that well is still functional. Capa-Jones told CNN that Face Africa works in areas where 60% of wells are broken and people go back to drinking from the creek because there was no infrastructure put in place for follow-up, for maintenance, for repair, and said she hoped Donaldson's well building effort included this infrastructure. In his video, it seemed like he was under the impression that what he was building was going to be able to last for about 30 years. And hopefully that is the case where it does end up lasting that long and not just like 1 or 2 years or something happens. And if something did, then hopefully he would want to go and fix it or be aware that it would need fixing and he would want to be a part of that instead of, you know, it just having been this video and this was like a one-time only thing that he wanted to do something like this. MrBeast's videos just come with a lot of opinions no matter what he's doing, because even the videos where people are competing for money or luxury items get criticism as well. I mean, recently I even talked about how Trisha Paytas was coming out and saying that she didn't like MrBeast as she was hearing about some of his recent video ideas, like him tweeting out that he locked this guy in a grocery store and is paying him for as long as he's going to stay in that grocery store, and also had some thoughts on this tweet that MrBeast had put out asking people their opinion on staying in this room with a stranger for $100,000 and it was going to be over a span of 100 days. And she felt like some of his videos and ideas were weird humiliation.
MrBeast blacked out all the windows and locked him in the store.
Right. He's kind of stuck in there. What? That's so weird. Yeah, so that's almost like weird humiliation or something, or torture.
Yeah, so that's where it's like getting into like this weird territory. A lot of people were saying like, it's this weird capitalism thing. It's almost like, it gives me like Saw vibes. Like I feel like we're going down that path.
Yeah. It's also very like, I'm rich, like go do this weird like dehumanizing thing, like live in a grocery store with no windows or something. It's one thing to like, okay, whoever takes their hand off a car or something, whatever, like that's another thing to be like, let me put you in a cell. It's like, okay, let me put you in a house with someone or something, you know what I mean? But a cell, like what?
Mentally torture you, basically.
Yeah, and like white walls in general will make you go insane after a while. So yeah, that's very weird.
Yeah.
I always said this about MrBeast too. I kind of like don't get it. I feel like this is a weird, and now this turn is becoming weird and odd, and I don't think he needs it.
So I want to know what you guys think about all that's being said about MrBeast right now. People clearly have a lot of feelings about all sorts of videos that he's posting. He doesn't seem to care though, and I mean, I can see why, since the majority of his comments are praising him and the videos still get millions and millions of views, and he's gaining subscribers every single day. So of course it's just rolling off his back. And I will say that a majority of the comments on these videos where he is doing really nice things for people, they are very positive and they are willing to defend him against those that have something to criticize him for. And as you've seen, the criticism has been coming in a lot the past couple of weeks. But let me know your thoughts on all that is being said right now. Are you guys for MrBeast? Did you guys see a problem with this video or any of the videos that he's been getting called out for recently, or maybe a tweet? What do you guys think about what Trisha had to say? I know we talked about it before, but since MrBeast and his videos have been up for debate, I was just reminded of what she said. Obviously, there's just a lot of thoughts, but let me know yours. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.